Hello, it's me, Chris Gutierrez again, and I am doing another vlog about the readings. Can you hear those dogs? Those dogs are pretty loud. Okay, anyway. Okay, so I did number 5, which is the identity again, like the Nikki Esley. But this one is iRez, which is a virtual identity. It's a virtual identity salon. So from what I've gathered after looking through different things, you gotta choose 5. I guess it's like a website about like Second Life and Avatar and kind of like The Sims, where except it's like a place where everyone who plays these virtual characters or has these avatars can meet, and they can meet each other's avatars and read short stories and kind of learn about art, which is cool at the same time. So you asked me to look through the collection of identity posts, read any 5 of my choice, and I chose 5 different ones. And the first one I chose is one called Avatar and Identity. And I think it was a perfect article because it's about the video game Mass Effect, where you create your own avatar in the very beginning of the game, and then throughout the game you play, and whatever, you play that character. But it's really cool because this person describes this blog. It's called Avatar and Identity Mass Effect 1, and she talks about how she would play it, and she got so into the story, the girl who's playing the game, and posted this blog, and that it just felt like she was living a whole other life. So that's really interesting about like the video game aspect. Like it creates like a story, and that she's living through it. And anyway, so it's cool, and it's like the consequence, like the social consequences of being like a single player game, and how it affects like her real life and her real identity. So that was the first article I chose. The second one was a two-parter, so that would be 2 and 3. It's called The Hitcher, and it's like a short story about an avatar that's in a second life. And this is like more of a fictional story, but it's still pretty cool. It's about this it's about an avatar that's in someone's mind, and the person who created the avatar is moving. They're moving state in states, so the avatar that they created is also moving along with the original creator, and the avatar meets a hitcher who's also an avatar. I think that's what I got from it. And whatever, they both just travel together and they get to know each other. It's the hitcher, and then it's just cool how like this person created this whole universe, this whole artistic world off of an avatar they created, and then they brought other avatars, so whatever. So the fourth one I chose was called Perception, Projection, Reflection, which wasn't about avatars or anything. It's more about this woman named Gracie Kendall, who kind of like stuck it to the art scene a little bit by not she's like not the ideal, what society considers to be like an ideal woman. Long blonde hair, like skinny and slender and gorgeous or whatever. Like she's heavier, and she has glasses, and she shaved her head, and she put on an art exhibit called a performance called The Bald and the Beautiful. She cut her hair off, but it's pretty much how she protested like the standard, issue, the standard issue of like what society thinks like women should look like, and how you can like be a successful artist, or how they are just as important as beautiful people too. So I thought that one was good. And the last one was it's called On Being Delightful, and this one kind of creeped me out, to be honest. It was about this avatar this person created, and they posted this blog as if they're the avatar, like talking, and it's about a woman and how like an avatar woman and how beautiful she is, like on Second Life, and how everybody wants her and everybody wants to dance with her and everyone's flirting. But anyway, there's this great part. She says, "Sometimes I think my work on identity has hindered my perception of myself rather than helped it. So I try so hard to find myself that I forget to be myself." That's what this person who posted that, which is really cool. So anyway, so I think just this iRes altogether is a really cool concept of like how it blends like the like art and like culture, how the gaming scene is such a big thing, and how an avatar, how creating a whole other identity or whole other life through another form, that's art in itself, and I think that's really cool. But it kind of creeped me out a little bit. I don't know. The Avatar thing is really cool. Second Life, I mean, I'm all for that, but it's interesting to see that as art. But it's good. It's good stuff. I like the reading. I liked what I read. The 5 things. Okay. Thank you.